Hi, my name is Robyn Brinks Lockwood, and I teach speaking courses at Stanford University. I've learned that despite years of study, students often find themselves overwhelmed when they must converse in English beyond the comfort of their second language classroom. My students all share one common need. They need to speak to other people, whether they want to or not. And they generally share one common strategy. They avoid it. Since that strategy simply won't work, especially once they find themselves in an English-speaking setting, they then resort to one of two solutions. They say what they were taught to say, using the scripts and role plays included in their previous textbooks or found on the internet, or worse, they simply don't participate at all. Unfortunately, those options simply won't work. Students will need to communicate with native and near-native speakers throughout their academic and professional lives. They will need to talk to their teachers, TAs, classmates, colleagues, and bosses. And they will need to sound natural, not like those scripts they memorized. They will also need to be prepared for speech events that they've never been taught. Most of them learned how to greet someone or the phrases they need to agree or disagree. However, they've never been taught the patterns or language they need for real or authentic speech events, such as office hours or group discussions. So what we need to do is teach them the content that they will really need, the moves or patterns a speech event will follow in an authentic situation, such as those found in intensive English programs, university settings, or even professional settings like internships or their future careers. I first wrote a textbook called Speaking in Social Context to help students prepare for the language they need in a variety of social settings. This led to my researching the patterns or moves we follow during certain speech events that students have not yet been taught, such as office hours. I saw how much my students struggled during an office hour with me. How much worse would it be with another professor without the ESL background that I have? So my book on office hours was born to teach students the 5 moves an office hour progresses through and the language commonly used during each move. This has now led to a second book for another speech event, Leading Academic Discussions. Though this book is still in development, it will also teach the moves and language students need to be successful. Teaching students the moves and language can better prepare students for university settings beyond ESL and for their future professional careers.